Hey loved ones, it's Lumea, and thanks for watching my channel. So today is Saturday, and I'm like, let me get outside. I'm tired of being in the house. I want to get some sunlight. I want to get some fresh air. Let me go ahead and do this. And I'm outside, and it's lovely. It's a little warm today, but I think about how so much of our lives are spent indoors, and not enough people are really taking advantage of just being alive, being able to move, being able to run, being able to walk, being able to spend time with loved ones. And so I say all of that to move into the topic that I want to discuss today, which is appreciation. Appreciation, right? It can go a very long way. Appreciation, gratitude, I feel are the same thing. Having an attitude of gratitude is a wonderful way to increase your vibration and increase your blessings. And I'm not talking about just saying thank you because it is something that is expected of us as some societal conditioning, but I mean genuinely being grateful and acknowledging that somebody took the time out of their day to give you a gift, to send you a message, to sit and spend time with you, to just put you into the front of their mind. And it just thank you. Just thank you. On the spiritual journey, gratitude, having an attitude of gratitude and appreciation is going to take you very, very, very far. Source loves when you're appreciative, because this is the type of energy that's going to put you in a state of abundance. If you're happy and grateful for what you're receiving, then that means you're going to be happy and grateful when you start receiving more. A lot of people don't get many blessings in life because they don't even appreciate the things that they have now. They don't appreciate the people who are in their life who are helping them as best as they can. They don't appreciate where they're at and the resources they have access to. They don't even appreciate themselves. And as a result of that lack of appreciation, the universe sees that as someone who is vibrationally ungrateful. So it knows that no matter what it gets, what this individual gets, what you get at that time, like, you're not going to be happy with it. So why? Why even provide more? If you're on your journey and you find yourself surrounded by people who complain all the time and people who are ungrateful for the things that you do for them, it's time to reposition yourself. Get away as fast as you can. Because staying in an attitude of gratitude is what is going to allow you to really see the value of the things in your life. And one of the hardest parts about being in a state of gratitude is when you're dealing with things that you don't necessarily want, and you're dealing with people that you don't necessarily want to be around. But when you think about it, those people and those circumstances at times can be so intense on the negative spectrum that it pushes you towards achieving your goals and aspirations. So in a sense, it's like, wow, thank you for those circumstances that really made me stronger, that made me resilient. When I thought I would break, I had more strength to keep going. And now when I'm in a position where there's less pressure on me, I know I'll be able to perform effortlessly. I know that's going to take a while for some people to get to, because, people have been through tremendous situations. You may have been, very abused by the people who were supposed to be taking care of you and protecting you. I can certainly relate to that. And I understand what it feels like to not be cared for and to have resentment and anger in your heart towards people who have wronged you. But when you learn how to appreciate those experiences for gifting you with the opportunity to really understand yourself, to develop self-love, to not be dependent upon anybody for validation because you have found that strength within yourself, you realize how powerful you actually are. You are no longer dependent upon anybody or any external circumstances to make you happy. You may have had to parent yourself, but as a result of that, when you have children, you'll be one of the best parents that this world has ever seen. And you will raise your children with love, and they will raise their children with love, hopefully. And that will help break the generational curses in those broken cycles, those toxic cycles. So there is power in everything. And when we become grateful for our circumstances, we don't call more of it in. We say, thank you for the lessons. I appreciate the lessons that taught me. What is the gift that an experience provides you with? What can you take out of it from a positive perspective? Because if you look back on your past and your trauma and all you can see is the hurt and the pain, that means that you're unhealed. That means that you are still in the vibration of that anger and that resentment, and you desire revenge, and you want to see these people pay for what they did to you. And in that vibrational state, it's very difficult to move on to a place where you're actually receiving blessings and love and kindness, because you're still harboring these negative feelings. Forgiveness is not for perpetrators. It's for you. It's to lessen the intensity of something that occurred to you. You don't ever forget. You don't ever forget. It's not about forgetting something and just moving on and pretending like it doesn't happen. It's about having awareness that you went through something traumatic and that you were strong enough to overcome those circumstances to be who you are today. There are so many people going through struggles, and just hearing somebody who has gone through something similar to them will give them strength to carry on. Your story is your testimony. And the more challenges you face, the stronger you are. As a light worker, as a chosen one, as a way shower, typically the environments we were put into were designed to push us to our limits. And as a result of that, we were placed with very narcissistic relatives who could not see our value, who refused to acknowledge the light that existed within us, who refused to take responsibility and accountability, some of them to this day, for the effect that they've had on our lives. But it is not your duty to hold that anger, to want them to be punished, to want them to do right, and try to force them. If this person is a being of darkness who has not yet transcended their conditioning of negativity, no matter how angry you are, sweetheart, no matter how frustrated you are, no matter how mad you are, love, you are not going to change this person's perspective. They are going to have to make a decision within themselves to change. So letting go and forgiving the circumstances, the energetic circumstances for what it is, the energetic classroom that you were placed into, so you could develop the strength to do the greatness in which you have come here to actually to do and to demonstrate and to show the world. Those circumstances were needed, and an attitude of appreciation is a step towards greatness. People who are full of love and light, they are not harboring hate for those who have disparaged them. And they are not holding in contempt the energy field, waiting for some type of reconciliation. And sometimes you just have to accept that and move on. But appreciate the lessons that you got. Appreciate the growth that you got from such experience. And I promise you, it will make things so much lighter for you. Because that resentment and that anger, it's a negative and a low vibration. And all it's there to do is keep you stuck. Stuck from seeing the light. Stuck from experiencing the love, stuck from experiencing the unconditional love that exists within the realm of the Most High, of Source Energy. Appreciate the small things. Appreciate somebody holding the door open for you. Now, I'm not saying be a doormat. Speaking of doors, don't be a doormat. Because there's a difference between being appreciative of things and being a people pleaser. Know the difference. A people pleaser and someone who's quote unquote nice is someone who has some type of guilt, and they are doing things to try to win other people's approval and favor, because within themselves they feel a sense of lack and they don't truly value who they are. Okay? So this is why people pleasers attract narcissists and people who want to take advantage of them, because they themselves don't even value themselves. Someone who is appreciative will see someone going out of their way for them and just express a simple thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks again. That was kind of you. That was nice of you. That made me feel important. That made me feel seen. Saying things like that really help you stay in a lighter and positive energy, right? And it expresses your true feelings about a situation if you genuinely are grateful for somebody doing something for you, or showing up for you, or being present and holding space. Whatever it is that you are receiving, a blessings from the universe, when God makes things easier for you, baby, say thank you. Say thank you. When God starts making things easier for you and starts lessening your load, say thank you. Thank you for showing me the way. Thank you for working with me. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for giving me the strength in my heart and my mind to overcome this toxicity, and without having an example of love and peace and a healthy relationship. Thank you for giving me the desire to go search for healing. Thank you for giving me the thoughts and the intelligence to be able to understand the information that I'm receiving so I can apply it to my life and become a better person. Thank you. Thank you. That attitude of gratitude, baby, is going to help you live a very blessed life. Very blessed. So, with that being said, I'm starting to sweat. If y'all can't tell, it's hot out here. I got to turn the AC on now. Got to turn the AC on. Got to cool it down. It got too hot. Speaking all this truth. But I appreciate you all taking the time to view my video, and I am looking forward to connecting with you next time. And with that being said, loved ones, see you then. Bye.